they'll really get a welcome. They'll hear over the sound of their engines as they come round here onto the main part of the tarmac. And here we have the Beatles plane arriving. The crowd at this stage is swelled up to 3,000 to 3,500. And as you can hear, they're getting their throats right in tune to see the Beatles step off this answered plane. There's tax singing, they've been talking and posing too, I might mention. But here comes the plane round, and I'll take it over because there is so much noise going on here, I'm sure, that you can't possibly hear what I have to say. Well, they're still orderly. No one's tried to come over the back. No one's over the back fence yet. There was just a bit of a surge there that I could see, although the camera's not trained on it at the moment, but the police are keeping a very watchful eye. And as the motors are being cut one by one on this Electra, we have the special representatives of television stations and newspapers going out. They'll be able to move within 30 feet of the plane, but that's all. And there go the screams. Here comes the truck, the open truck that will carry the Beatles, and I understand they'll be taken right round past our cameras here and in front of the crowds who've been eagerly waiting here for so many hours. And here they come, the Beatles coming out of this Electra. And the fans going wild, screaming, screeching and shrieking. The Beatles, used to this sort of thing, apparently they're taking it quite calmly. Bit of a scuffle there with one of the photographers. All of them smiling, and I think the fans today are really getting a look worthwhile. Apparently they all think it's worthwhile waiting for. I've been screeching so much, I think that I have earned more money than the Beatles as far as getting volume is concerned. The police are very alert here to make sure that not even a photographer breaks the bounds. They've put everyone on their honor to do the right thing here. That is, of course, photographers, reporters, and so far everyone's been doing just what they were told to do. As you can see, disappearing down the far end now, the Beatles on their open truck, well on their way. And not from our channel, incidentally, but he was allowed to go. He kept on photographing the two Commonwealth policemen, who I must admit have been practicing forbearance and patience all morning. However, he's gone to the other side to get his pictures, and I'm sure that he'll get his job completed. They're now going right round the back of the crowd, and there's been a rush over to the other barrier on the far side so that they can see just what is happening over there. And so the Beatles are back in Sydney. The next point that we'll be taking them up will be, of course, at the Sheraton Hotel in Macleay Street. They'll be on their way after they transfer from this truck into what I understand is a larger car than they utilized last time. I understand there's been some complaints about the size of the car, and this time they're to use a big Humber, as was used by Her Majesty the Queen when she was out here.